This is a movie about travel and how I stopped working at my corporate editing job and started traveling the world making money full time. Now let's wind back the clocks a bit, back to 2016. I had just finished working on my first feature film, Dead Rush, and I was ready for my next project. I'd started working on different music videos, corporate stuff, and kind of got into the corporate cycle, which I was trying to make money, to make ends meet, to make more stuff. And it really was not getting me anywhere, just making more money to pay for rent. So I knew something had to change. So for a launch of Clarity, my girlfriend and I decided to pack up and go to Vietnam to travel for a month. And when we got back, I loved the trip so much that I decided to cut together a little video of our trip that I shot mostly on my cell phone. This was the first step that got me into traveling full time. I showed the video to a good friend of mine, Charlie, and he suggested I talk to this guy named Zark, who wanted to travel the world making videos. This was my golden ticket. This is what got me into making some cool stuff. So after a couple weeks of talking to this gentleman and thinking that it was a big scam, I went on my first trip, and this was the first experience of many that got me a million opportunities. In this time, I was able to travel to over 10 different countries, meet some of the most interesting people in the world, and go to some of the most exclusive events. This opportunity was a springboard to live in alignment with what I wanted. Now, at the beginning, I did it just for the opportunity. I didn't want a whole lot of money. I just wanted to travel and hang out with this guy. And what started as a working relationship turned out to be a really good friendship. And we've traveled to plenty of places around the world, and we're consistently and continually traveling. Coincidentally enough, it is Zark's birthday today while I'm shooting this, so you'll probably be watching this later, but happy belated birthday. Traveling was not only just answering to a craving of mine, but it was also answering to a passion of filmmaking that I hadn't experimented. At the time, I was doing a lot more editing and a lot less shooting. This launched me to shoot more, get more into cinematography, and learn a lot more about my directing style. This has also opened up the opportunity for a lot of other video jobs. I've been able to work with different companies, clients, and different places around the world by making videos. And it all launched from this one stem. I know you're asking, like, Zach, how do I do this? How do I get these opportunities? Well, the first thing is, take whatever you can. If you're going on a trip, if you're traveling with your girlfriend somewhere, shoot everything on your phone and assemble it into something. Make it your own flavor, and don't work off of someone else's style. Work off of the passion and inspiration that you got from the trip. At the time, I had actually never watched any travel videos. I never saw the movie Watchtower of Turkey. I didn't even know who Sam Kolder was. I just made this movie because I was passionate about my trip. And that's the key ingredient. You have to be passionate about whatever you're doing. So perhaps maybe you're not passionate about traveling, then you shouldn't pursue traveling the world doing videos. You're not gonna get any jobs. But if you're passionate about it, if you can make something that really gets that fire burning, you're gonna get a lot of work. And I know this sounds sort of cheesy and corny, and perhaps maybe it just sounds like I was in the right place at the right time, or luck struck me. But because of this, I've been on an ongoing winning streak. So I don't believe that it was just luck. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in alignment. I worked really hard for where I am now. I'm consistently working hard. What I would recommend is find something that you're really passionate about. If you don't know what that is, go travel, go explore your inner personal self, and that will show you what you want to do. For me, I didn't pursue paychecks. I didn't pursue going to crazy parties or meeting interesting people. I pursued answering a passion of my own. I pursued traveling the world. The flash and flare doesn't do anything for me. At the end of the day, those are just stimulants. What goes along forever is those emotions that drive you. And if you guys haven't seen it, I've made a movie called Photographs that really, I think, explains my true feelings about travel and memories. But the big thing is, to get to where I am today is just by following my passion and not following a paycheck. Figure out a number that you need, one to keep you afloat. Maybe work your little corporate job to the point of getting that amount of money, and then go travel. Trust me, if you work really hard pursuing an ambition right now, like at the beginning of your career, you will find success in it, 100%.